Hey everybody, hello, hello. It's Fiona from Sisters Talk About. It's Monday what is the date? What is the date today? The 5th of September. How are we all feeling post-carnival? Hi, I'm just waiting for my sister, cousin, friend Naomi to join. Hopefully she won't be too long. Naomi, where are you? Naomi, where are you? I hope we're all doing well today. Did we all enjoy Carnival? I am still on recovery. Oh, I need to, okay. Let's see where this lady at. Well, I'm waiting for her. That's better. I'm back. Well, let's see where this lady Naomi is on this Monday evening. Just gone 9 o'clock. Naomi, then again, as we all know, Naomi and time should not really be in the same sentence. If you know Naomi, you know what I mean. But yes, hope you all had a good Carnival 2022. I know I did. I had a fantastic time. Partied hard. I actually forgot my age, thinking my body is still 22 years. It is not 22. My body is not the same as a 22-year-old. I can probably party like a 22-year-old, but the recovery is a lot longer. a lot longer. Right, where is this lady? Naomi, where are you? Where are you, girl? Come on, you're late. What's going on?
Hey, I couldn't see you. Oh,
No, you could just stop making excuses. You were late.
whatever. Wait a minute.
So
What's
where are
going on?
you? Here she
Oh,
goes
here I am.
again. This girl and time, like I said before, Naomi and time should not be in the same sentence. Because those who know
Whatever.
Naomi know her and time always have disagreements. Cause she ain't never on the time.
Yes, I am. I'm
Yeah, when you go
always
into
on
maybe
time.
when you go into the toilet, but other than that, I don't know. How you
You're
doing,
right,
sweet
boy.
cheeks? Yeah, how you doing, sweet cheeks?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, still in recovery mode, but I'm good.
Listen, this past weekend, I had so many things on my list. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to run this errand. I'm going to go here. It was me, myself, in my bed. It was me. It was me, myself, in my bed. I don't know why I bother even set alarms because I was just like, nah, I can't. Like, because yeah, my first day back at home was Would have been
Friday?
yeah, Friday, but my first full day was Saturday.
Okay.
And I don't know why I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Hell to the no. I was like, you know what? Then the best thing for me to do is rest my bottom.
Mm-hmm.
My bottom. My case can wait. Even food just waited. Like I didn't, yeah, I had the energy for nothing. But it was worth it though. It was worth it. Carnival and the lead up to Carnival was wicked.
Yeah. The lead up to Carnival, I think it started is from like July.
That is
I'm
actually
looking at that.
true when you think about
Our
it.
Carnival started. The lead up year started July. It started
Yeah,
when we had our
that is
last
actually
event. That's,
that is actually the truth. That is actually the truth. It did start from July
yeah.
or even June, maybe.
I would say July was when our lead up to Carnival stopped mid-July after our event. And then from the beginning of August, it was just hardcore, babe. It was just non-stop. And now we've stopped. I think that's why my body is like, ooh, I feel like I've just stepped off a merry-go-round and I'm still dizzy. That's how I feel. I'm
Yeah,
talking
but
to
then
people
the
and
body's
I'm not
also
making
going, what
sense.
next? What next?
Yeah.
What
And also
next?
rest, because as before you came on, I was saying I'm still partying like I'm 21, but the recovery time is not the same.
It's
Okay?
triple. The recovery time is triple. It's like you say
Yeah.
something to, what did you say?
I've been
Say
saying
that
that all
again,
week.
please.
That's been me all week.
What did you say? Like one of my friends, he was cussing me because every time he spoke, he's like, "Why are you going on like you can't hear me? I'm talking the lot," and I was like, "I can hear you, but sometimes it's like you're whispering," and that was my excuse for everything because I was like, "You just it sounds more like a whisper. I can see your lips move, but it's like you're whispering." So can you repeat that for me again, please? He's getting so pissed off.
Yeah, all I know is people, I think, I know I had phone calls on the Tuesday that I don't recall. I kind of recall and don't recall. So I've been speaking to people, but can't really remember conversations, but can. It just got all blurry, man. I was in my bed for 2 days. I'm
It
trying.
was because when I was gonna come back to yours, and then you messaged me saying I need one more day.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? You message, yeah, did you message, Anna, so did you message me on Tuesday then? Was this Tuesday?
No, this was Wednesday. This was
No,
when,
no, because I went back to work on Thursday.
yeah, and I came
Yes,
to yours on Thursday.
yes, so you must have messaged me Tuesday saying you're coming tomorrow. And I was like, you messaged me Tuesday saying you're coming Wednesday. And I was like, no, babe.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
need to
yeah,
see. My brain, the cake kicked in just then. I was like,
yeah. That's what I mean.
what? You came, you
Yeah,
messaged, that's what I said. You messaged me Tuesday, not Wednesday. It was
yeah,
Tuesday.
yeah, yeah. To say that I'll come on Wednesday, and you says no, I need
I
one
was
more
like,
day.
no, I need one more day. In other words, come on Thursday. No, I was not opening no door to no. It's I seen the message. I went back to sleep. I think I'm ready. I went, sure. Yeah, Chantal, we've only just started anyway, babe. So yeah, you can catch it later. It will be
It'll be on our YouTube.
it'll be on the YouTube channel later on in the week. But yeah, at
Yeah,
the minute we're just kind of recapping on the carnival life that has been come and gone, and yeah, yeah.
it's like,
I
can I
think I
whine
may.
again? If I put on some soca, can my waist whine anymore?
No, I had what day was it? What day did I stand up? I think it was Wednesday or
What
Thursday.
day did you stand up?
Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday. I think maybe Wednesday evening. when I was walking, I felt like I dislocated my hip. I am not going to. I really felt like my hip had come out of the exact place it was meant to be. Because I was like, ouch, ouch, ouch,
Was you
ouch.
doing the robot?
I couldn't even do that. It was just ouch. I couldn't even do that, babe. I couldn't. But
Oh
yeah,
my
like I
God.
said, we had a good time. It was
It sure
amazing.
did.
We fully
Yes.
enjoyed. It was lovely to be
Yeah.
back on the road after 2 years of nothingness. So it was
Mm.
nice, man.
No, for sure, for sure. It
It's
was well
nice.
overdue, well overdue.
Yeah,
And saw so many faces as well. So
yeah.
many faces.
It's lovely, man. It's
Yeah, I've
lovely.
been reading like mixed reviews about people, how they felt about the carnival.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, majority people enjoyed. But yeah, like the conversation of it's like appropriation basically, like certain things being taken out of carnival or
Okay.
rearranged, or what music should be played at carnival, you
Carnival
know.
music, simple things.
Yeah. But it wasn't all like that though. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
in some parts of it there was like a heavy mix and it's like that's not carnival, you
Yes,
know?
but yeah, I'm the same because I feel on the
Like you
float.
don't go to carnival to listen to house music.
Exactly. You don't go to a house rave and expect to hear souls or R&B. You don't do it. So
Mm-mm,
Carnival is
mm-mm.
about the soca music, because it's not that's the main music that plays there in Calypso. So when I'm following a
Exactly.
truck, that's the music I'm expected to hear. Nothing
Exactly.
else but that music. You've got people in their pockets and DJs in different areas playing different music. So go
Yeah.
to one of those, but don't follow the truck if you don't like soca. It don't make no sense.
Yeah. So yeah, those points being made I fully agreed with because I'm like, that's carnival.
Mm,
Carnival is for soca. So
keep it
keep it
carnival.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like why trying to change something, like trying to change a tradition. And it's just like, nah, like too much already has been taken away from us, you know?
Yeah, of
Too
course.
much already has been taken away from us. And then they're just trying to mash up carnival. And like even like with Juve, Juve changed because it's not how it like there was only certain areas that Juve was.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because when I did it,
Juve before
I
was
remember
more spread
moving along
out.
the street. I remember
Yeah,
moving, even though
yeah.
you had the
Juve,
silent disco and the steel bands, but you also had people moving along the street. I was like, why we in the
why
same
we're in the
street
same
then,
spot.
in the same
Yeah.
spot, not moving?
So
Even though I didn't
that
enjoy
is,
myself, don't get me wrong, I full enjoyed it.
yeah,
I was
I
like, when are
fully
we going to
enjoyed it,
move?
but it wasn't the same. Like when I did Juve before, we was out
Yeah,
there. We was all
exactly.
over the guy. So to go and then literally only having a strip, yeah.
Mm,
We
yeah,
all made the most of it and it was wicked.
yeah.
However, it's not how it originally was.
Mm,
And I can remember that must have been the thing that when they were saying that they was going to change things about carnival, that's obviously changed. And it's just
yeah,
like,
that's one of them for me.
yeah, and it just peed me off. I'm like, if it's people in the area that live in that area, don't move to a rotted area that is famous because of carnival. Do not move to an area that is famous for something and then you go in there and then complain and want to change it. These
And it's
people
yeah,
piss me off.
and it's only for 2 days of the year, 2 days.
Yep, two
No
days
one,
of the year.
no one's robbing down your house. No one wants to your things, your £1 million. We're just coming to have we a good time. That's it.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
That's it.
And also, that is one of the excuse me, main reason people have moved to that area.
Hmm.
You move to the area for the culture, and then you want to take the culture out of the area.
Yep.
That don't make no sense.
That's what happens,
That don't
babe.
make no rapid sense.
That's what they do. That's what they
Mm.
do.
It needs to stop, man. But
That's
yeah, I fully enjoyed myself. My knees are still crying a bit. They're still crying a little bit,
mm-hmm.
like the silent whisper cry. My back's okay. Yeah, it's more my knees and my ankles.
No, I'm just my body just tired. Just, I need another few days, please.
It's another few. How much longer?
Just a couple. They asked me the length of the time I need. I said I need another few days. That's fine. Just to people just to leave me alone and let me rest, and I'll be fine. I'll be back in by time.
I don't know, just come and rock up at your door. Who who's joined us? Oh, hey Dwight, how you doing? Hope you're good.
So
Yes.
you wanted to speak about what was it? What you said say again? Love at first
Love,
sight.
yeah, love at first sight. And you know why? I was watching First Dates the other day.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that's back on. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's back on. And there was a woman who she didn't use the words love at first sight, but what
Mm-hmm.
she was describing that she wants was love at first sight. She was just like, oh, I just want to feel that spark, and I just need to know that that person is the right person when I meet them. And I thought that this is kind of love at first sight that you're speaking of. However, is that really possible?
Yeah, is it a thing? Can
And
you?
if, because like watching the date, right, her and the guy got on so well. Really, 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 really well. So I was like, yeah, this is going to be yeah, let's go on a second date after. So then when she said no, I was just really confused. And I was
Okay.
thinking, babe, you possibly missed you because they agreed that they was going to remain friends and keep in
Mm-hmm.
contact. But I was like, have you possibly made the wrong choice and you're going to miss out? Because you've dismissed the person, like you got on great straight away. Not one part of it, to me anyway, it wasn't me on the date, yeah? But to
Mm-hmm.
me, it didn't look like two friends talking. There was flirtation, there was common interest between them. So for her to turn around and say, no, I was like, babe, you've missed an opportunity. And it just got me thinking about this whole, like the romanticism that we've been fed, especially as young girls, as women, to believe certain things, and how is it really the reality?
Mm.
It's like, because it's like, are you waiting for a Disney film or do you want reality? So yeah, that's why I thought like Love at First Sight was just ringing in my head, because after watching that, I was like, I think you missed out. Like you're making somebody
Yeah.
into a potential friend. You'll be great friends, but he could have been a great like man for you, you know,
So did she
or
say the reason
partner.
why? Did she explain her reason for saying no?
Yeah, she went basically the words that she used for what she wanted. Like, I just want to feel that spark, I just want to feel like straight away and know that he's going to be the one that I'm going to spend my life with.
How
So
did
then
it?
So then when it came to her saying, oh, well, for me, I just didn't feel that spark. I just, like we got on great. We got on great. However, yeah, I just didn't feel the instant spark. And that's really what I want. Bear in mind, this woman's like nearly touching 60. And I'm like, how long are you going to carry this fairy tale in your freaking head? You and the man got on great. What is your problem, woman? It actually left me a little bit frustrated because I'm like, what is wrong with us women? Like, what are we actually looking for?
You know what? I don't think we even know ourselves, boo. And I ain't gonna lie. We talk a lot of shit. I'm lying. As women, I'm a woman, I can say as women, we do talk a lot of shit. And this woman sounds like she's full of some verbal diarrhea shit. Just coming out. She needed some tissue and some wet wipes to mop up the shit coming out of her mouth. To mop up the shit coming out of her mouth. Yeah, we all want. Yeah, I'm sure we all want to think, oh, I want to feel that instant spark with that. You watch too many bloated movies. That doesn't happen all the time, babe.
It was clear as day. There was a spark between them. And they were so happy, like in each other's So I'm like,
maybe she wanted to feel the spark and the fanny flutters. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. She wanted the pom-pom to start shaking. Maybe she wasn't feeling that. I don't know. Me no know.
oh Lord.
But to be honest, love is it something that you believe happens? Me no know. Love of you lost. I know there's such thing.
When I was younger, I used to want to believe it. I used to believe it, but that was because I wanted to believe it was real.
So do you believe
now,
it's real?
I don't believe love at first sight is real. However, you can have a strong connection with someone instantly. Is that love at first sight? I don't know. But I do believe that you can have a strong connection and strong attraction with somebody instantly.
Yeah, I call it lost.
That is definitely.
I call it lost.
No.
Yeah, that's me. That's my take. Yeah.
No.
You can have a strong connection, and you're also thinking you're drawn to that person and you're attracted, and there's a lust there because that is what's going on.
Yeah. I'm not going to say yeah, but it's not just lust though. It's not just lust.
Lust. I believe it's lust at first sight opposed to love at first sight. The love at first sight, I'm like, I believe it's lust at first sight. You see that person.
Maybe lust at first sight is more potential than love at first sight, but I don't believe that for me, that it's not just lust at first sight.
No, I'm not saying that's what it is. I think opposed to love, I will call it lust at first sight. I wouldn't say it's love at first. I would say it's lust.
Right, okay. So question to you. Have you had lust at first sight?
Oh, yeah. This man are thinking, yo, Mama, she said Jesus is brother.
Get the fan out.
Let me drink some water, ice water. Cool me down. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, there has been a lust at first sight. Not that I've acted on it. I haven't acted on it, but it's been like,
You've never acted on it?
I said, not that I've acted on it. I've probably spoken to the person. Nothing has happened after that fact, I mean.
Okay.
But yeah, there's been a lust. I've had lust at first sight.
But
Because
never love at
because
first sight.
some man out here be looking fine,
Fine. Yeah.
fine like a donut, fine like a Krispy Kreme
You have
glazed
to say like
donut.
a donut.
Krispy glazed, a glazed donut, Krispy Kreme. They look
You
fine.
really need to go into therapy when it comes to flipping donuts. How can you be comparing a man to donuts?
Because the skin looks silky smooth like the original glazed donut. Yo. And
Girl,
they
you've got
smell
issues.
sweet. And they be smelling sweet, 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 sweet like flowers.
What
Yeah.
this? They smell like they. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
So you never had love at first sight.
Nah, I would say no.
Okay.
Because the
Have you
person,
met someone?
the person that I said I love you to, it's not someone I seen and went, oh yeah, I love that person straight away. No.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. That's going back a few talks now. But yeah. When you spoke
Yeah.
about when you first said I love you.
Yeah.
So it
Same here.
wasn't like an instant like, oh, I could love that
No.
person when you first met them.
Nah.
What did you first think when you met that person?
But what did I what?
What was your first thought when you met that person?
There's no thought really. I was having a good time dancing and catching jokes, babe. So that was my night. I was catching jokes, having a good time. Thought the person had a good sense of humor. They were funny. They made me laugh. They were cool. That was it. That literally was it.
I remember that night.
Yeah, that was it. For me, that's it. I have a good time. That's it. I'm not. If I meet you on a night, say if I am out and I meet someone, I'm there, I'm dancing, I'm having a good time. If you want to talk, yeah, we'll talk for a bit, but I'm not talking to you for half an hour. I want to go back and dance. Sorry, nah. I'm missing my music. So don't be taken away. I've come here to dance, not to chat and labrish. So you need to chat to me after the thing or take my number and call me the next day. Well, right now, you take me away from what I've come here to do, and that's the party. Yeah, I've come here to party. So yeah, you enjoy the party with me and partying with me and things, but don't take me away from my party. No,
Yeah,
it's
and
not
he
good.
sure did. He sure enjoyed his evening with you dancing.
Well, if you
If I
didn't, you
remember,
barely had to, because if you didn't have in business, that didn't mean a business. I was enjoying myself. I was enjoying myself at the time, and I wasn't even thinking of him like that, to be honest. I was just enjoying myself, having me a good time.
so when did you exchange numbers? Like literally at the end of the night?
At the end of the night. Yeah, it was the end of
But
the
it
night.
was
I
so
was
obvious he
just
was
busy
into you.
dancing up in the catching joke, man. I didn't have time to number who.
Yeah, it was so obvious he was into you. It was so obvious.
So you keep
But then,
saying, you know,
yes,
you
but
keep saying.
so we keep saying. But when it comes to you, you do not clock on straight away, and that is so bloody
Because I'm busy having myself
woman.
a good time.
No,
With my
babe, this could be no. This could just be on a low key average day, right? Where we're just walking.
because
Hey, keep
look
it
at
shum, keep
this.
it shum, keep it shum. So yeah, we could just be walking. Did you just really show me the middle finger?
Them.
You are so annoying.
Yes, that's good. Okay.
But yeah, you're annoying because it's like you're oblivious. I'm like, even if the guy's talking to you and you're just like, And I'm like, it's so obvious
I don't
that
see what's
he's
obvious. What is obvious about you're gonna have to, I don't understand what is obvious about it. And if there's man on here, you need to make me aware how when you're chatting to a woman, how do you make it known that you like them? Because if you're just chatting to me, I will make conversation. That's
but
me.
Fiona.
I'm a
But
pleasant person. I will make conversation. I will smile and all them things there. If you make me laugh, I'll smile. If you're full of shit, I'll say you're full of shit, okay? But I will make the conversation with y'all and I'll keep talking. If you're not making it obvious, how am I meant to know if you like me? I'm not going to be staring
Fiona,
in your eyes.
you need to rein that. You need to rein that in, because there's been times when guys have made it obvious.
No. How obvious is obvious? Just by talking and
You
saying,
know
hi,
what?
babe.
If I was next to you, this would be going in your bloody
How
forehead.
obvious? How obvious is it? Because I
They're
don't know.
making it obvious, like constant compliments and like making note of what you're wearing or how you said a particular. Keep on giving
What?
that face. Yeah. Right, okay then. All right. In the future, maybe I'm gonna have to just like film a
Yes,
moment, like
please. Because I don't know what
just
to talk
always
about.
have my camera ready to catch you. Because
Yeah.
you and my sister Natasha are both exactly. And speaking of Natasha, it's her birthday. I
Oh,
know she's
yes,
just got in some
Doctor.
drinks actually. Happy birthday,
Happy
Tash.
birthday, Tash. She's doing you half a century. You nearly did it. Still looking hot like fire, though. Still looking hot like fire.
Yeah. And still
But,
looking quarter of a century.
but yeah, I would like to know. You're saying that my radar is off. Yeah. But like I
Mm-hmm.
said, you probably see it because you're on the outside. Me being on the inside, because you're probably looking at that guy from an angle. I'm
Mm.
seeing this guy straight on. I'm not seeing none of that. He's paying me a compliment. Thank you. I take the compliment. To me, it's a compliment. That's it. You look nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm not going to take every guy that pays me a compliment that he likes me.
No, no,
No.
no, no, no. No, it's not every guy, but it's the way that the compliment is being given.
But
I
remember,
can't
I'm not
describe that
thinking
right
of
now.
it like that, though. That's what you're listening, because you remember you're on the outside. So you're seeing
Yeah.
how he's looking at me probably when I'm not looking. I'm not going to clock that.
Mm.
Remember, I'm not seeing it because I'm not looking. When he's probably looking at me, I'm probably looking away. So I'm not seeing what you see.
Mm.
Because you've said that to me before about someone. I'm like, well, I didn't see it because I'm not looking in their vicinity when they're looking at me. So how can I see how they're looking when I'm like, hi, then I turn my head. How can I see how they're looking? You have eyes on the back of my head. You don't see something with eyeglass.
You know what? Auntie Ivy needs to join this live
Shut
tonight.
up.
Where's Auntie Ivy when I need her?
She in her bed, she tired. Leave her alone.
Auntie Ivy needs to join this live and cuss you the
No, she
DC
doesn't.
out.
No,
Yes,
she
she
doesn't.
does. I might just call. Should I message her? I might just message her
She
and
is
say why.
tired. Leave her alone. Thanks.
Mm.
But yeah,
Hey Mia, how you
I think
doing, baby cakes?
I would say for someone else looking in and looking at the interaction, it's probably
Mm.
easier for that person to see it because you're watching the interaction. Whereas, if
Yeah.
anything, if you're in it and you're not thinking in that mindset, you're literally just taking it, oh, as a compliment. That's it. And I take the compliment, and you know me, I keep it moving. I'm not gonna say it's like I'm just gonna keep it moving. If you're mad, to me, make it obvious. I'm not reading your blood clot mind. If you like me, say you like me. Simple fucking
Yeah,
things.
there's times when it has been made obvious, and
When the
you
man
just
actually said he liked me, hell to the
yeah,
no. No,
yes,
no.
yes, yes,
And I've
and
like been like, no, babes, there's not been a
you
time.
just totally skip. You skip, and you hop,
No.
and you don't hear, babe.
I cannot recall no time when a man I've been having a conversation with any dude and the man has said, yo, I really like you, and I've literally went, no. I'll literally go, oh, thank you, that's nice, and acknowledge it and move on because I'm interested. That's what I do. But never in a time, man tell me and I'm oblivious. No. Please tell me every time.
There has been a time.
Tell me a time.
There has been a
You
time.
can't wait, tell me the time. Go.
There has
Because there's no
been
right
a time.
to
I
the
can't specifically remember the day,
because there
but
hasn't
there
been.
was a time.
When was
There
this?
has been.
In your dreams? When he's watching Lady in the Tramp? I don't know. When was this?
Don't let me start singing that song again, because you know how I am with that song.
when was this time? Because me don't know this time, yeah. When was this time?
It's happened more than once, actually.
A guy said he liked me, and I've just overlooked that he said it.
No, you just go, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I say, okay, thank you. That means I'm not interested in the motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm oblivious to the shit. Come and go, keep on, keep on, keep on. I just
No, but not every time you haven't been interested.
I didn't know, babes.
Mm.
No, no. If a guy says, "Oh yeah, I like you," and then yes, we would talk after the venue, not at that specific time, because like I said, I don't want to get in a deep conversation when music's in my ears because I can't hear what the fuck you're saying. So stop trying to chat to me when the music is on, brother. Blaggy, don't do it. Don't do that. Why the man do
I
that?
didn't
Don't do it.
think about it. Hold on 1 second. I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. As I forgot. There we are. Okay,
So
now my
yeah,
phone's on Do Not
so
Disturb.
yeah. As I was saying. Yes, there's been
As you
times
were
when a
saying.
man said to me, "Yeah, I like you," and I acknowledge it, and then I keep
Mm.
it moving. Because if you're not going to say anything, what is that? It you like me, and what else you got to say? But like I said, talk to me after. Don't talk to me when the music's pumping and you see me dancing, and I meant you want me to strike up a conversation. Not on the dance floor, brother. It's not working.
What about if that's his only shop?
What do you mean that's
Hey,
his only
Shakira,
show?
you right, babes?
No, you
Huh?
find me up. You find me afterwards, innit, and speak to me. Say hi. You come up to me afterwards. That's not going to be only shot. We're both in the same venue. We're both dancing. You
Mm.
see, I'm enjoying myself. That's not going to be your only shot. You've got a window there. You said you like me. We're speaking. Okay, cool. Well, then come speak to me. If I'm sitting down or I'm resting my foot, come speak to me. But don't be doing it when you see me dancing. Yeah, I like you know. And you see me shocking up, brother, man, brother, please, no. So I don't know which other times you're talking about when there's been a guy that I liked who said he liked me, and I've just not done anything. What? Who is this? Because you never told me about this bitch. 'Cause I don't know who the fuck's this. Who's this? Who's this? You're telling me now, like 20 years later? Fuck you.
Fiona, I push you every time you miss the spot. You know that.
Yes, but yes, you do. But there's never been a time when you've cussed me when a guy's actually said to me. I've heard the guy say he likes me and it's
Yes,
someone that I like, and I've let it
yeah,
pass. No, 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 no.
yeah,
You've cussed
yeah.
me when it's someone I like, and probably been speaking, but I haven't clocked on that they like me. That's when you've cussed me.
Mm,
Get it
mm,
now. That's what
no,
I remember. So you need to bring back
no,
and give me some scenarios, babe, because right now you're lacking. Come on.
no, babe,
You need
no,
to give me
babe.
scenarios because I don't know these ones.
There was a time when we was out in Shoreditch, and it's going back a while, and we've been out in Shoreditch so many times, but I do specifically remember
Hmm.
a time when we was out in Shoreditch.
Yeah.
And we did the bar, and we're like grooving, and there was a
Yes, I
guy.
did. Okay.
And there was a guy, and he smiled, and he stood there, kind of
Okay.
in front, not far, but not too close. I made his presence known, and then he struck conversation with you, and
Okay.
you was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
nice to meet you." And then he did say, "Oh yeah, like you're a nice woman, and I'd like to get to know you more." And you was just like, "Okay,
Yeah. And then what did you do? Did he ask for my number?
yes,
And then what? Did I give it to him? Yeah. And then what? Did I give it to him?
yes, eventually." But
Yeah.
you
And
wasn't. at first you was a bit shocked that he was interested in you like that because you didn't see it
Yeah,
coming.
exactly. That's what I mean. I didn't see just because remember, because someone is just standing there and they're in my peripheral, for me, I'm like, you're just standing there. Like I said, remember, you're seeing it from the other side. You're watching that person watch me. I'm not
Mm.
watching that person watch me. I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, flip it around because I'm not watching that person watch me.
Mm.
You've seen this person stand there and you're watching them watch me. But do you see, I'm not watching them watch me. I'm enjoying myself. So you have to take that into account.
But when the shoe's on the other foot, I'm not as oblivious as you.
What do you mean?
Like, I usually, well, not usually, but I can kind of sense if somebody likes me more than when you do. And that's not because I'm watching or looking out for it. It's just
Mm.
because I can sense it.
I can do the same, but it depends if I'm looking at that person. If it's someone I'm not looking at, I can't sense it.
Okay.
Because if it's someone I've made eye contact with, then yes, I can sense it. If it's someone I haven't made no eye contact with, or they're in my peripheral, but I'm not looking at them like that in a sense, then I can't sense it because
Okay.
I'm not looking at the person and we haven't made that eye contact. So I'm not, how am I going to sense it?
Okay.
Remember, initially you have to make that eye contact. Without that, it's just assumptions and you're guessing.
Yeah. I guess so.
Yeah, so I need to make, if I haven't made the eye contact, ain't nothing going on but the dancing and the batty in the air and the wife's raining up, babes.
And she just saying the battery in the air.
Yeah, and the wife's raining up, babes. That's how it's gonna go down. You know what I mean? Yeah, as you say, I am oblivious to it all because, like I said, I'm in my own world. When I hear the music and I'm a dance and the music's good, I'm in my own world. So the man would have to tap me on my shoulder and go, Miss Lady, hello. Otherwise,
Literally.
or literally when I'm at the bar, come chat to me. Or come straight in front of me. Literally, I'm dancing and come straight, yes sir. Otherwise, I ain't seeing shit. I'm just gonna be there in my own little world. Woo! Woo! Yeah. So yeah, that's what you gotta do. Otherwise, it's
Oh, God.
yeah. Yeah, you have to come straight in my face, or I'm not gonna see it.
Anyone watching this and is potentially interested in Miss Fiona, now you know what to do.
You have to come straight up in my face and just tell me, no messing about. I ain't got time. No games, man. Too old. The games is not playing anymore. No more Twister or Scrabble. Guessing the
Twister.
words or Scrabble. I
Of
don't
all
think that.
board games,
Yeah,
Twister.
no more board games just because they get boring. So you just have to say, yeah, Miss Lady, Fiona, me like you now. What's going on, babes? I like you. Can we chat? Can we go out for it? Can we get to know each other? Also, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not a person that we can talk. We can talk, you know what I mean? We can talk. Because I am a lady after all. I'm a lady.
Oh, yeah. Let's not forget that title. Oh, boy. Oh, my cheeks are hurting me.
There was something that I was watching before we came on the live, and I sent you the clip because it got sent to me by somebody. The clip I felt very embarrassed. Where a question was put to some young ladies, to some young black ladies, if they wore something too revealing, and the boyfriend said, "You know what, babe, don't wear that." Would you listen? And the
Mm.
answer literally was, no, it's my body, I wear what I want. I was like, oh gosh, I felt at the whole conversation. I
It
sat,
hurt. It really strained.
it
It
hurt me. I'm
hurt
like,
to watch
if
that.
this, what was coming out of their mouth, I'm like, you are not making any sense.
Any sense?
If
Not one
only
piece of
you,
sense.
if only you could listen to yourself, and that is the next generation. I'm like, listen to what you're saying. I said,
Listen
because,
to the question.
and listen, yeah, that's what, yeah,
Listen to
listen to the
what.
question, first of all, fully in its entirety, and then answer. Because it's as if it's as if the next generation coming up, they're always on the defensive. That's what
Mm-hmm.
it seems like to me. They hear the question, and before the question's done, ask, they've already
Yeah.
got their backup, and they're in the defensive,
Yeah.
ready to
I'm
give
ready
their
to fight.
answer and ready to fight. I'm like, listen to the question. If you're going
Mm-hmm.
out with a guy and he feels what you have on is too revealing, and he's saying to you, babe, please don't wear that, you're still gonna go out and wear it? Because for me personally, you're disrespecting the brother right there. That's a blatant
Mm.
disrespect
Especially
right
when
there.
he's giving reasons,
And
like
he's
the
giving
guy that was
reason.
on the panel.
Yeah. And the thing is, he shouldn't need to say, don't wear that because next man, he's just respectfully asking you, babe, please don't wear that. He's showing
Mm-hmm.
too much. Respect your man. Because I'm sure you would want him to respect you and other things.
Mm-hmm.
But I
But
feel
then the
that as
thing is,
women,
like,
we're always ready to draw a card, and we're always ready to chop down the man and put, I want, you should do this, you should do this, but I don't really want to listen to you.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Respectfully, yes, it's your body, but he's telling you, he's asking you that to stop a reaction at a road.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, like, we're in a new, so yeah, the times that we're living in now is, it's like the man can't say anything at all.
Yeah.
And I'm all for women's rights and the revolution of the woman and all of that. However, I'm all for ultimately unity of the
Mm.
man and woman, and that's what has been broken down. Like, it's been drilled into women, females, to not have to at all listen to the man, regardless.
Mhm.
And anything that a man will or could be saying to you is like, oh, it's always something of a disrespect
Mm.
instead of it being seen as care or yeah, like care and looking out for you. It's always something that, for a man to say something, it's to control you. And I think that needs to be taught to be able to feel out, what does control actually look like, sound like, and feel like. Not everything is somebody controlling you,
Mm-mm.
which is why we have the whole, single ladies, being like the single ladies subject being pushed, that narrative being pushed in society. They want us all to just be single and lonely and unhappy. They don't want
Mm-hmm.
us to really come together and work together. So, unfortunately, I think these young girls are the results of that.
Yeah.
And I'll use the word campaign. These young girls are the results of that feminist, one mind campaign. Like, I'm going to think for myself. I'm going to look out for myself. I'm going to do for myself. I don't need a man. I don't want a man. No man can do anything for me. Being on my own is better than nothing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, I'm single, and there's nothing wrong with being single. However, the way that I I am and the way that I behave. I sure, for one, don't disrespect no one. I too definitely still listen to a man or the man, you know? I have no issues with a man sharing his opinions. I don't get in my feelings straight away and take anything personally.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting because if you think about it, these young girls, because we're at that age where those young girls, if we had children young, and we do know people that have had children really young. So it's like our generations of, it's like we grew up in a time and we was brought up in a certain way. And I don't know how somebody who was brought up quite similar to me or you could bring up a child to have this logic. Like,
Yeah. For
what
me, it's as if, yeah, sorry. For
what
me,
did they miss out? Like, I
for
don't, yeah.
me, I feel as though they are missing the point of why we're put on this earth. And we're put
Mm,
on this earth to procreate, to come together and make other
mm,
human beings. It's like they've
mm.
missed that point entirely and just want to be by yourself. Well, if you're by yourself, there'll be no human race, and no babies being made, and the
But
world
if you
come to a
think about it
standstill.
though, that logic is what is being force fed
Yeah, I'm like,
into society. And maybe it's a thing where so many people have had, I don't even know, like their experiences of relationships or life or the lack of love is what has encouraged them to bring up their children in this way. Because again, I'll go back to, I don't get it how people that have been brought up similar to us have brought
mm,
these type of young girls into the world with their
yeah,
logic. Because I
mm,
do, I'm not saying like the people that I know personally, like their children are like that, because some of the people that I know, like their children are perfect. Their children are outstanding and they have the right head on their shoulders, but not everyone's child has the right head on their shoulders. And those young girls showed they don't have not even the right head. They don't even have a head on their shoulders. Like, what the fuck are you thinking?
the piece
What
of
are you saying?
wall.
Like
Just
Pearl, who was the host of the show, Pearly Things, Just Pearly Things, her face said it all. She was just, she was being so respectful at all times. She could have easily mocked the girls. Like,
she
she was
good,
just
yeah,
repeating everything that they were saying
yep.
and then asking them, is this what you mean? No, this isn't what I mean. No, I didn't. It's like, no, that's what
Yeah,
you
she was.
said.
Yeah, she was. She was very respectful, and in that respect, that is where I said to you, my patience would have locked off because I would have either muted the microphone or told them, "Beg you, stop talking shit."
It was
I would, and
embarrassing.
there was a point where what's his name was literally just like, "I'm done," because that's how
Mm.
embarrassing it was to listen to them talk. I'm like,
But
please,
did you see the difference between, because the guys are the same age as the
yeah,
young women, and now how did the guys have so much logic, but the
and
young girls
respect,
have
yeah,
zero?
none,
Like
yeah.
what the guys were saying, they were speaking. Do you know what I mean? I'm being so assertive and like speaking with logic and sense and facts, even. They were speaking with facts. They gave receipts.
Mm.
But then the young girls, what was it when they was talking about exceptions?
Yeah, exceptions to the
Exceptions to
rule.
the rule. And when they started talking about like, oh well, if why is it that we can't wear like next to nothing but women in Brazil can?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell has Rio Carnival got to do with what we're talking about? That was when.
How did we get to Brazil?
That was when I was like, I'll have to say you're talking shit. Cut off the microphone. I would literally cut off the microphone and tell them to
How
shut
did
up.
we get to Brazil? And then when the young man made the point of saying, yeah, okay, if you really want to focus on Brazil, then we can speak about Brazil. Those women will be out and they'll go dancing, they'll go carnival, wearing, you know, the bikinis and whatever. But then they'll go home and they're the most respectful and submissive to their man.
Yep.
They don't go home and then want to fight their man. But women in the West do.
Yep.
They want to be like eye to eye, like let's fight with the man. And it's just like, how did we get here? How did we get? And it's scary because it's not just one or two. It's, you know, you have these young girls, but then you do have older women like that as well too. And then you have these young girls having children too. And then they're teaching their babies to be, and I'm just like, it's just sad. It's sad. And I know I don't have any children. I have nieces and nephews. However, no, when I have children, no, like I will not be bringing them up to behave and think that way. Not at all. It's just shocking. It is really shocking.
Watching some of these podcasts and just hearing some of the women's reactions, I'm like, we're living in sad times. I say we're living in sad times. Especially women, you're always, as women, we're always wanting to be right. We are right. The man doesn't know what we want. They can't know because they are a man. We are woman. We are superior.
We'll speak to men as well. Because
we know what they want.
What they want and what they're really thinking. And what they're really doing.
And what they're really about. So we can speak for them and we can speak for ourselves. And we can be by ourselves because we don't really need them. Please. Sit down, have a pancake and a cup of tea. Humble yourself.
No, it's shocking. It's shocking. It is shocking. And I'm like, is there something?
It's in the water. Maybe it's in the water.
But we're all drinking the same rotted water.
Some people are drinking tap water, babe. I think it's the tap water. I'm not doing drink tap.
Maybe it's the tap water.
I drink from the spring. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it.
I do feel like flicking some of them in the head there and going, babe, wake up. Wake up.
Flicking. I wanted to get out a belt and beat them. I was like, this is just frustrating to watch and to listen to. This is highly frustrating to watch and listen to. I don't like when you speak to your parents or who do you speak to? Who do you actually have to speak to? That was my question as well. Like, who do you have? Not even just in your household, but around your household. Like, who's a part of your community? Imagine a conversation like just them on their own. And Pearl wasn't in the room. And the bullshit would go.
That would literally just be bashing man. That's literally all I find that all women do these days. Bash man. Bash. Man bashing. Not taking accountability, really. Because look at it now. That simple question she asked. No, it's my body. I can wear what I like. Okay, so you go out, you wear what you like. One man grapes it up, then you're cussing the man because he's graped you up because you can keep his hands to yourself. At the same time, your boyfriend just said to you, babe, please don't wear that.
And then when she asks, who would you call? If something happened to you, who are you calling? She says, oh, well, my man. What, the same man that tried to
Exactly.
advise you not to wear that in the first place, now that same man is going to potentially get into a very violent fight because
Because of
somebody
you.
did something to you, which he already, like, you can say, like, women, we have our intuition, but men, they can see the future too. They can see things before it happens. They know how some other man behave, you know?
Yeah, and I think as women, we need to remember the man is the protector. So a lot of the time, what he's saying things to us to protect us. And that's where I think that's where we fall down with. We're thinking, no, he wants to control me. No, baby's protecting you. It's not no controlling business. He's saying it to protect you. That's why he's saying it. But because we're up here on our high horse, we're thinking, no, he wants to control me, and no one controlling me but me, because I'm the ruler of me. It's me, it's me. It's all about me, and I control me. So fuck you. It's about me, and no one controlling me. It's a protection, babe. He's protecting you.
Oh gosh.
And if you're not listening and you turn around and you're like, whatever I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do. He ain't gonna have not a respect for you, a blood cleats. What respect then do you expect him to have for you?
But then you want the man to listen to you, but you're not willing to listen to him.
Listen to him. It goes both ways, man. Listen.
Yeah.
Communication. Come together. Unite. Yeah. Unity. Hey. Yeah, it's really screwed. It's screwed. But before the world screws and come to an end, please, I need to find my other half so we can slide in my DMs. That's what I want.
So you can what?
My protector, please. I would like my protector, please.
Slide in her DMs.
I'm open to protection.
Open to protection, please.
Yes, yeah. Please. I am needing my protector in my years of age that I am now.
You know the way.
Because
okay,
it's
so
pickings, baby, it's slim pickings, seriously, because man now, yeah, man now, my age, I'm probably looking for a woman my age, looking for a woman younger than me. So, watch out, what's going on?
Yeah, but babe, you look like 20 years younger than your freaking age. So, like,
it's true.
When man your age see you, they're like, jeez.
It's true.
Like, you haven't changed one bit. Like, you look the same since college.
Someone actually said that to me. I was like, really?
It's the freaking truth.
It's
the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth then.
But yeah, it's
so, okay. So you're open to meeting your king. Now, as we've just spoken about the current
yeah, because the higher women as we get as women, the slimmer it gets, because all these women won't be wanting that same, like they said, we're wanting the same 20% of man. There's not enough of them men.
Yeah. So okay, so you want to meet, you're open to meeting somebody. Now, with the state of society now, as we've just discussed, right?
Yes.
Would you want to bring a child into this society? I spoke to someone the other day and he categorically said no.
wouldn't want to, but I would love to have a child. And that's the saddest thing. That's the saddest thing. It's like, I want to have a child, or to bring them out. I'd go into my own universe. I'd create my own universe.
But there was a guy I was speaking to the other day, and he categorically says no.
Yeah, it's
Like, the world is full of shit. No.
yeah, it's true. It would have to be, like you said, it'd have to be the right person, if you know what I mean, and we can just all go off into the wilderness together and live off grid. You think
Off
it's good? I'm living off grid, babes. Living off the rotted grid. Let me tell you
What was
something.
that film? Was it not Blue Lagoon? What was that film that came out when we was younger? Blue something.
Men I
And
know.
then,
Yeah, I live off grid.
yeah, and then they were going off. Yeah, they went off the grid, but
Just
yeah.
off grid. Just yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, just
yeah,
right now
no.
the whole world is just fucked, man.
Because I really want to
I'm
have
just very
boys.
glad
However,
for the childhood. Even at the time, I don't think I was grateful. But I must say, I'm grateful for the childhood I had. Seriously.
mm, all,
I'm
all
glad
of us, like,
we had one. We're very
yeah,
lucky.
yeah. And the memories are sweet.
Mm.
The memories are sweet of my
Even
childhood.
some of them are some sweet licks that I did get as a picnic. But there's also some really good memories.
But then, yeah, so much that we used to do that no way we could do it now. No way.
No, yeah, nah, man.
Like when
Yeah.
we used to play Mockador Run, I used to love playing that game.
And Kirby with the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, this little game. Two ball against the wall. Two ball. And the clapping games. Remember the clapping games?
And what was with the nuts? What's that?
Conkers,
Conkers, that's it.
marbles.
Mm.
Such a sweet childhood we did have. Now all the children are
And
just
we
like
were
this.
actually children. We were
Now
children being
yeah.
children.
And now they're just like this on the phone, just like this. Just like
Yeah.
that's why I was glad for the time with my nephew a few months ago when we just walked to the park. I took him to the park and
Mm.
he had the most amazing time on the swings, looking at the ducks, walking up and down, speaking hello to everybody. Hello, hi.
Aww.
And that's why I like spending time with my nephew. Just playing. No
Mm.
phone, no computer games, just playing. Jumping up and
Mm.
down, running around. He's a little bit of a crazy one, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where he get but he's a crazy little boy. I don't know where he gets the craziness from. Or simple part. I don't think it's me because I'm very safe. But yeah,
Yeah, right.
he cray. But we have fun, man. We have laughs and I like it. Just creating memories.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, creating those memories. Remember the time when he's jumping on the bed and he's bouncing up and falling over? Remember the time when he was on the microphone, singing? Just create memories.
Mm.
Not just sitting down watching TV, watching Netflix and all them kind of things, or going through the phone. They're creating memories.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, interesting times, babe.
Mm.
Interesting times. Like, I do really want children, or at least a child. However, I'm scared.
Mm.
And I can just see myself being the angry mother, like cussing every blood seed off for anything to try and push onto my child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
man.
I'll be the parent in the back of the class like that. Like all the other parents are dropping off the kids, and I'm like that in the back of the class, waiting for some bullshit to be said.
But yeah, man, it's a strange word. Yeah, yeah. To be bringing up children, young ones in the world today, you have to very strong, have a wits about you, and just be clued onto every single thing, and just be headstrong, because there'd be people out
Yeah.
there trying to say, shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, just as long as you know what your focus is, and it's your child, you just be headstrong.
And then also like having those open dialogue conversations with my child as well. Like there's going to be certain things I wouldn't want to talk to them about because I'm like, they're really young. However, the way that this world is, I'd rather be talking to them about it before a teacher or somebody else is pushing it onto them or one of their friends, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like having to have those early conversations with them about certain subjects
Mm.
and getting them to think for themselves, you know?
Yeah, thinking for yourself, and not and letting them know to not be afraid to speak
Mm,
and say how you're feeling.
100%. Yeah, definitely. And that is it. Not to
Mm.
be afraid to speak up because you've got this whole cancel culture where it's not just like people canceling celebrities, they want to cancel every rotted body. And it's just like, I don't give a shit what
Mm.
people, anybody has got to say. I really haven't. I went through so many years, and as you know, how long I gave too many shits about what people thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to just stop. I had to stop because it wasn't healthy. It was not healthy, and I wasn't living for myself. I was living for, like, to appease other people, you know? Mm-mm. So, yeah, like, but yeah, it's like everyone's trying to cancel someone nowadays. It's like everybody has to get cancelled. And it's even the other day when we was walking through Camden and I started speaking to that lady named Sarah because she was filming and asking people their views on what's his name? Andrew Tate.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, well, yeah, they're doing their best to try and cancel him. I was just like, leave the man be. The more attention you're giving to try and cancel him, the more you're boosting his ratings. If you really don't give two
Mm.
shits about him, leave him the fuck alone. And then going back to the points that we not long made about women, like, get out of your freaking feelings. Like, I'm not going to say, it's just like with Kevin Samuels. Not that I didn't listen to everything Kevin said.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really interesting. The people that really hated Kevin Samuels, so I'm going to be going around in a circle where it's all linked. The people that really hated Kevin Samuels watched every single one of his shows.
Why are you watching them if you don't like the brother?
They can recite every show that they couldn't stand. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. If you hate, because people hate him, even though he's dead, you know, he's passed away. There are people that still hate the brother. But you remember everything that was said in the shows. Why the fuck was you watching him if you hated him so much? Turn on to somebody else's YouTube channel. And these are the same, and I'm going to say this word, biatches, that are cussing off Andrew Tate. It's like, if you don't like the brother, turn to another YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Or go to somebody else's Instagram page.
Why continue to watch something you don't like?
And
Would
then
you
doing
pay
these
your money?
campaigns like,
Exactly. Would you pay your money to go and watch a movie? They're like,
that you don't like.
would you pay money to go to a holiday destination you don't like? Seriously.
And the thing is, what people don't understand is You think you're not paying for YouTube. You think you're not paying for Instagram. You think you're not paying for Twitter. Something that you're doing or giving is paying for these social media platforms. Your presence,
Yeah.
your information is what is paying for these social media platforms. So every time you show up and you're giving attention to people that you don't like, you're paying them.
Yeah, of course.
You're boosting, do you know what I mean? You're boosting their spotlight. So again, like I haven't watched everything of Andrew Tate, and still I haven't watched everything of Kevin Samuels. There were some things that the both of them I've heard them say, and I was like, that kind of griped me a bit. But then there was many things that they've both said that I agreed with, you know, and I think overall their confidence was impressive. Or well, for Andrew, he's still here, is impressive. Like he's so sure of himself, he knows who he is, and he has a voice, and he wants to use his voice. And like there was a clip that I was watching the other day, and he was talking about the amount of men, like the hundreds of numbers of men that he's helped out of depression, you know, that didn't feel like they meant shit to them, to anybody, that they didn't deserve to have this place on earth. And he's helped them to boost up their confidence. And that is his focus, to build up men. Why are women so offended by another man building up other men?
Because it's not about women.
When we have how many women and men therapists, we have female and male therapists that their core work is to help to build us up. So why is it not being allowed for a man to have the same?
Exactly, and it should be. And it's probably, like you said,
Pardon?
it's probably all women.
Say that
Is
again.
it most likely all women that are making all these negative comments about this guy?
Yeah, it is, because all the people that are bigging him up are men. Do you know what I mean? And I just don't get it. I really just don't get it. But yeah, when I saw Sarah with the banner, and then her and the guy, oh, was it Nathaniel? And then they looked at me and was like, "What's your views on Andrew Tate?" And I was like, at first I was like, "Who's Andrew Tate?" And I was like, "Andrew Tate. I've got nothing against him. Like, let him do what he's doing. He's not taking anything away from me. He's not taking anything away from me at all. I don't agree with everything that I've heard him say, but I don't not agree. I don't not agree. Like he makes some valid points. He makes some
For
real
me,
valid
like,
points, and there's nothing wrong with men having a voice too, you know?
men should have a
Like
voice too, yeah.
yeah. And like, because I think like the tone, because there was a clip that I saw about him talking about his tone of voice, and he's just like, I'm a man, like, how do you want me to speak? How do you want me to sound? He says, I'm a man and I sound like a man. Like, I'm not gonna sound like you. I'm not gonna sound or have the same tone or have the, you know, as a woman, you know, so don't be offended by that. A man speaking like a man. And just like, oh gosh, like, what?
To
What
me,
on
it's like
earth?
everyone, not social media is there for everybody, and not everybody on
Mm,
social media you're going to agree with. You're going to agree with everything that everybody says,
mm,
which
mhm,
means you
mhm,
do not need to follow that person. Like many
mhm,
people I've
mhm.
seen say on social media, if you do not like my content or you don't like what I'm saying, then fuck off. Unfollow me, innit?
Exactly, exactly,
Unfollow me. Keep your comments to
exactly.
yourself. No one's begging you to follow them,
Right
unfollow
then.
them. But for you to
Right
sit,
then.
you detest this person, and you're sitting
But then
and
you're the same
you're
one going
watching
through all of their posts.
you're commenting on every single one of their posts. You're watching every single one of their videos, but you don't like them. Is this really the best? Wow, is this the best time to spend your energy and your time?
Yeah,
Wouldn't you
exactly.
rather do something that
Exactly.
you love? And cancelling the brother. There's other people you should be cancelling. Trust me.
Exactly.
There were far
Exactly.
more people who has it hurt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because there's people that have a platform that shouldn't have one.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you giving
Mm-hmm.
these people platforms that do certain things? Why have they got platforms?
Exactly.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, it's fooling us. It really is. Who's the other person that they're trying to cancel right now? Kanye West. All because he speaks,
because
all
it's
because
chatting, the brother's chatting sense. And I've said this from day dot, day dot, day dot,
right
day dot.
then,
I've said it from the beginning when even black people, everyone was rushing. I said, no, 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 no. My
listen
man,
to what he's saying.
listen to what he is saying.
Mm,
He is
mm.
talking
The
sense.
truth,
He's
yes.
talking the truth. And because it's chatting, they don't want us to know what he's talking about.
Yep,
So they're
yep,
trying to
yep.
cancel the man. It's as simple as that. When
Right
people
then.
talk too much of the truth and it's licking their pockets, they don't like it.
Hmm. Right then. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. And it's like, at the moment, I know he's posting a lot about his children because of what Kim's doing with the children.
Right.
Like, they were trying to get his children to be on the cover of, was it Playboy? What child
Yeah.
needs to be on the cover of Playboy magazine?
What child needs to be on the cover of any magazine, to be fair? To be fair.
Yeah, unless it's the children's magazine flipping, well, like the new
Yeah.
one for black children,
Yeah,
Coco,
even like it's a
Coco Girl,
children's
Coco
magazine,
Boy.
but then what are they doing
Yeah,
on the cover of anything?
yeah. But I'm just like, how? And then you see the comments, and you're like, what are you even thinking? Oh Lord. Like it just does not make any sense at all. It really, 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 really does not.
But yeah, he's a brother. Your chat says talking sense.
He
But it's like
speaks a lot of sense.
they're trying to cancel him now because he's been very outspoken now.
But the thing is, like, Kanye hasn't really changed. Like, as
No,
he's always had a voice. He's never not had a voice. But the thing is, why they can't stand him now is because of his position.
where he is exactly.
Like, he's in a high position compared to where he used to be. Before, they were just like, nah, yeah, he's got a little bit of money, but he's just just another little
Yeah,
Negro, just another little hip hop Negro. He's not going any far. And look at his position now. So there's a lot of people that tried to cancel him or just deleted him because they didn't think he was going to amount to anything. And then they're the ones that they're begging for his attention.
yeah. No, the
They're
man's gone
begging for
cray
his
cray.
attention.
He needs help. He's gone cray cray. The man's fine, you know.
He's fine.
Mm.
Like, he recognizes that he has issues, but
Mm.
every single one of us have.
Everyone has issues, man. No one's
No
perfect.
one is like comes with no flaws. So yeah, man. But yeah, this new cancel culture is a bag of doo-doo. It's boring. It's not productive. Like, learn how to articulate yourself. Like, learn to have a healthy debate.
Mm.
Like, learn about the other side of the world that you don't quite understand, that you have no knowledge of.
They don't want
You
to
know?
then. Like I said, people is quickly on the, they don't want to have the discussion. They don't want to have a debate. They want to argue. Just have a healthy debate or a discussion. We can have a discussion. We don't have to agree. Not everything you're gonna agree on, but debate, listen to that person's point of view. They listen to your side of it as well. That's healthy. It's healthy. At the end of it, you're probably still not gonna agree, but you've heard each
And
other's
that's
point.
okay.
That's
That's
fine.
okay. That's life.
But don't be defensive and try and make it into a big old blown argument that just doesn't really need to exist, because it's just a waste of time and a waste of energy, and it's all love, man.
It's a waste of life. Like, we're not here. Like, look at us two. Like, of course you're my cousin and I love you to the bone. We don't agree on everything.
Exactly, like at the beginning, I was not agreeing with whatever blood clot word you said.
Listen, Auntie Ivy was here.
Yeah, I know she was.
And then she came, and then this subject.
I see
anyway,
when you came on. I see when you came on. She's tired.
Anywho, right.
Exactly. So take it back to the beginning. We weren't agreeing. But I was like,
but we didn't need to fall out about it.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like we don't agree on a lot of things, but it's just like, you have your opinion, I have mine. Keep it moving.
Life, man. That's how it is.
Some people are just full of shit.
Yeah,
or many, not even just some, many people are just full of shit.
They're backed up. They need to take some laxative to release the shit that's the full of. Serious. There's a lot of you people out there. You laugh. There's a lot of people out there that are backed up and full of shit. So you need to take something to loosen out the shit. There is a lot of you, seriously. Whatever you need to take, the laxatives, whatever you need to take to get rid of the shit, to unblock it, beg you take it, to release the shit that's full up in you. There you go.
You know what? You know when I edit this video and I put up the 1 minute clip, I might have to just use that part, you know.
That's good, because I don't give up.
Use that part and be like, go to my YouTube channel. See with your full of shit. You eat shit. You smell like shit. Your breath is shit.
It's just like
your eyes are shit.
You're just
everything you say is shit.
It's backed up in you. You've got so much. It's backed up in you so far. You need something to release it all out. Seriously, so many people like there's so many people like that.
Oh,
so many
God.
people. I need to say that too. You're full of shit. You're just full of shit. And on that note, folks, we have our event next week, Friday. Friday the 16th of September, we have our event at Copper Sanctum. So please get your tickets on Eventbrite available. It's a monetary donation, which will go to 100 Black Men of London, who will be there on the evening to tell you about a bit about what they do. So be sure to get your tickets.
And don't worry, when you come to the event,
if you're full of shit, there's a toilet.
Yeah. But we won't tell you that you're full of shit and that you're talking shit and that you smell like shit and that you're backed up with shit. We won't say that to you. You may get the eyes though. You may get the eyes like you're chatting shit.
Who says we won't say that? Yes.
I'll just be like, take the mic, like, Shaq, take the mic. Who else wants to talk? Shaq, take the mic. Take the mic.
But yeah,
Oh,
people, it's all love and light. You know we love y'all. And like we said, it's a space that we've created as this podcast is just for us as black men, black women. We're first. I don't care what anyone else has to say, but this is about my black
mhm.
people first. Everyone else take a
Yeah.
blood clot back seat. Don't care if you don't like it. Don't give one of your shits. Okay? Take the shit out of your ass. You see this then? That's the amount of shits I give.
I
None.
know. But yeah. But it's beautiful how this has evolved though, because this all started from us chatting on the phone, babes. And we still
I
chat on the
know.
phone. We still
Yeah.
chat on the phone. But yeah, we've brought our telephone conversations to the RAM. And it's been
To the
very
world, man, for
interesting
the world to
indeed.
see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, so
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, my
Come
head's
to the
hurting from
tour.
laughing
Come,
too
come
much.
see us. Karma Sanctum Friday, the 15th, Soho,
No,
London.
the 16th,
Friday
Friday the
the
6th
16th. Friday the 16th. Next
at
week, Friday.
7. Doors open at 7 p.m. Talk starts at 7:30
7:30. It's a nice
until,
space. It's a beautiful space. It's a bar. You
yeah,
can
it's a beautiful
chill.
space. Very intimate. We'll
Yeah.
be sitting close,
Yes,
not
and
far from one another.
limited seating, so yeah, make sure you book your ticket.
Yeah,
And we look forward to seeing you there where we will converse more. Do not
yes,
bother ask what the topics are going to be about, because as we say,
because we
we
don't
do not
share the
reveal
topics
it. We don't
before the
share
event.
until the night of the event when we are there. So if you wanted
Yeah,
to come for good conversation, to be
just
with
come.
fellow like-minded kings and queens, then come along and share this
Hmm.
space with us.
And you know, if you're one of those that are like, oh, I'm going to come, but I'm not going to say much. I'm going to, I'll just be
You'll be
there.
the one
Just
that chats.
you'll be the one, the first one to say something, because every single person that's come to the event
And
and
said
has said,
that,
oh, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to be here holding my corner, being quiet. They're the first ones with yap, 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 having a whole leap to say, and it's beautiful. It is
yes,
absolutely beautiful. So
just come
yeah,
with,
just
just
be
come with,
open to.
yeah, like so, yeah, like you've saying, yeah, come open.
Yeah, just be open to share, learn even,
Yes, it's a safe
listen,
space. The
and
first
network.
network as well, and the first half of the event will be filmed, just to
Hmm.
make people aware, which I put out. The second half will not be, because the second half always tends to go off on a different tangent. So we've decided not to film the second half so people can be more in tune with themselves and be more open. That is all I'm saying about the second half. I'm not giving too much away, but the second half will not be filmed, folks. So be prepared.
So yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Hmm.
And then the one after September will be November. So
Yes,
yeah,
fingers crossed November. Yes.
yeah. So yeah, man.
Okay.
Thank you for being on this journey with us
Yes, thank you so much, people.
and tuning in. But yeah, we have been yapping away for long enough.
To
And my
ourselves.
head, my jaw is
Ourselves.
hurting because I've been laughing so much. So
So,
I think it might be bedtime.
think it is my bedtime. It's very past my bed. I need to turn off this rotted light. It's
What time is
unknown.
it?
Past my
Okay,
bedtime.
you know
It's
what? We've
past
done
my
all
bedtime.
right. Like, it's only 10:30.
When
Remember
you
that
say
time when we had it?
10:30, it's within an hour and 30 minutes. Goodbye. What do you mean?
Remember the days when we used to do 6 to 8 hours,
Yeah,
babe?
let's not go there right now. Let's not go. 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. No.
No. Yeah, never again. Never.
No.
That eight
My
hour
sleep,
conversation was,
my
oh, that was
sleep,
painful.
my sleep is very important to me now. See, you see.
No, I'm just remembering how much pain I was in from like that 8 hour conversation, from the topic alone, the content of the conversation, and then the time. I was exhausted.
Because we
I
started at
don't
8
know.
o'clock in the evening.
I don't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like my face. I think I ran out of facial expressions because I
All
was just in.
I was doing
I was
this
in
at the
shock.
end.
But like,
I was
did
just
she
like this.
make
I don't.
So I don't want to hear anymore. I can't do it. I just
Yeah,
can't.
anyone who knows that 8 hour conversation, remember, you will know. I'm not even going to give any hints. I just can't. Because I came across a clip the other day. It made me laugh and it brought back a bit of distress. So, those are the times, those are the days, good old times. Not again.
Yeah, the
We live
early
and we
days, and
learn.
we
We live
learn
and
our
we
bloody
learn.
lesson.
And we know to say goodbye, good night, farewell. Every day.
We might have to start. If we get anybody come on like that again, we might have to do a Kendra G and just like lock them off.
Of course,
Like, oh, child.
it's a
Oh,
straight X.
child.
Some of the people she had on 52, I'm like, I would have done the same thing, like, bye,
The amount of times that Kendra G's done that, like, oh,
good.
child.
Oh, child. I'm like, good, because this person deserves a dial tone because they're talking shit. I'm wasting up the time. Don't waste my time, man.
She was like the one that I forwarded to you yesterday. It's like she had hands on her
Man,
ass.
what she
Her
did?
ass. How can I not talk about the eyelashes?
I
There
was
was like
thinking,
hands on
I
her
was thinking,
ass.
I understand they're getting, I was thinking, I understand they're getting defensive, but when the woman said, ask me a question, I was like, oh, child. Soon as she said, I was like, you're
I
getting
knew that
blocked and
Kendra was
deleted.
gonna click her off.
I was like, you're getting blocked and deleted because that's exactly what I would have done. I would have went, you're getting blocked and deleted, mate. About asking me a question. Who chatting to? Who chat? This is my show. Are you telling me what to do? Are you
Like, this is my show, and you're telling me to ask you the
Just
question.
come
Get
on,
off.
looking like a fraggle, and you're trying to.
Mm.
Good day
You
to
know
you,
what? I
man.
knew that they was gonna get defensive or get offended, sorry. However, they had no reason, like, you know what you look like. Like, you know that that's the first thing that you want. You want people to see those eyelashes.
That's why you have
So
them.
why are you offended? Because she saw them and made you let you know that she saw them
That's
and wants
all
to
I could
understand
see.
like the backstory to them.
That's all I could see. I was like, where are her eyes? Can she open up her eyes? Because all I seen was.
I know. And she's like, I'm trying to see your eyes, honey.
Can't see your eyes. That's I just couldn't see the
And then
eyes.
her best friend in the background had the same
Yeah,
eyelash.
I can't see your eyes. I was like, they look heavy.
Oh gosh. Oh. Oh gosh. Yeah. I must say, as fucked up as a lot of people in society are, I do get a lot of joke.
I know, and I shouldn't.
I know, like, you know, when I'm like, I really shouldn't be laughing at this, but I can't. That's my coping mechanism. What else am I supposed to do? I'm gonna
Yeah.
laugh. I need to laugh because I just don't get it.
Hey, folks, what would you say if we were to do, as we do our podcast here, if we were to do like a singles thing on our podcast? Would people be open to that? Because I think that'll be. I think one of these evenings we should do a
We
singles.
should. We should. Can you remember that clip, that song? Who was it? Was it late? No, it wasn't Lady Leisha. Who was it? What MC was it? And her and a friend was sitting there, and then the guy was on the was on the video screen and he was giving a dance.
It was
It wasn't Lady Leisha.
It was the one
Nadia.
Nadia Rose. Nadia Rose.
Yeah, Nadia Rose. And her and her friend was like, woo! And then the guy was there dancing and stripping.
So yeah, it's not open for us to do like a
if
singles
anyone's brave
night.
enough to do that, yeah.
Yeah, just let us know. I think we're going to advertise a singles night. So We would both
We
host
should.
it. We would both host it. And if you're
Mm-hmm.
single, just come on and
Just
tell us
come
what you
on.
want and what go on with you. I think I was
You know what?
12.
I'm gonna have to
I'm
tell.
single. We will do it and we will be the first one. I'll be first. Can I be first? Can I be first? So my name is, but you have to wait for the singles night until I do that.
Oh
Yes,
my
yes,
God.
Vanessa, yeah. We're thinking of doing a singles night, a singles thing on here. What do you think? I think we should do one. I think we
Yeah, I
should.
think we
I
should
think
do
we
one.
should.
Mm-hmm.
Because look, we're not celebrities, we're just ordinary folk doing it for
Yeah, the normal
ordinary people like
people just
ourselves.
wanna join up,
Just want to join us,
join
want
up
to
with the people.
mingle, meet other people on here and
Mm-hmm.
mingle. I think we should do that. That would be
Have a
fun.
sip of your drink,
Yeah. You can make
ask
a
a
night of it,
question,
ask questions.
have another sip,
Yeah.
and then you ask a question,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can be your moderators just to make sure that, you know, everyone just feels safe and respected. Or
Exactly.
if you need a little bit of a prompt, we'll be there to give the prompts.
Yeah. I think we should do that.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
Don't you agree?
Yes, I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. So if anybody would like to ask me
See,
any
Donna's a
questions,
part. Donna, what do you think? What do you think
so
for us to have a singles night?
so if anybody would like to ask me any question on the singles night, feel free and I will answer them all. But within moderation. Within moderation. I just think I'll take that back.
Yeah, take that back.
Well,
Yes,
to
but
be
we'll
honest,
try. Babe, we'll be there to support
we'll be there to
you.
support you. Remember, it's underground. It's underground, so you just
Yeah,
be
you're not on your
on.
own.
You're on your
We'll
own.
be
You come
there
on.
to
We'll be here
support you.
supporting you, asking you just about yourself, what you're looking for. And true, so
Mm-hmm.
we're everyday lady. You know, we're not superstar. It's
Yeah.
everyday people, real people doing it for real people.
Mm. Yes,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
So people that are
Mm.
coming here are actually looking for real, not just to chat to a
Genuine.
celebrity, the genuine folk, you know.
Yeah. They're
No
not just want to
bullshit.
show up their face, to
And
show
if
the
you
face to
are
be seen.
bullshitting, I will lock you off quicker,
Mm.
quicker than Usain Bolt run the 10 on 10, the 900
Right then.
meter there.
Oh, okay. Donna says, okay, man. Yep. So she's with it. Boom.
Yes, we're gonna do
You're
one,
with
man.
it.
We're
Yeah.
gonna do one. Maybe we should do it for the next show, which is when is it? October 3rd? Is that the next one?
What? Huh?
Our next
October
show is
already?
October. Our next show is October, innit? The 1st and the 3rd Monday of the month. That was your
It's not
suggestion.
October. We're in
I said
September.
our next show. Well, when will it be then?
The next show is in 2 weeks.
Oh.
So yeah, take that neck back, that switch neck, take it back, Missy. The 1st and the 3rd week of
It's only the 5th of October.
yeah. So I'm just like, why are you talking about October?
So the 19th of September, we're doing a singles episode on here.
All
I
right
think we
then.
should. Spread
Yeah.
the word.
Spread the word to the world.
Yeah.
Spread the word to the
This
world.
is talk about single show.
Singles.
Hey,
Boom.
if you're single, you need to be ready to mingle and chat because when we click invite, you need to be ready to come on.
Yeah.
Don't let me cuss you out because we will draw you out. We will draw you out.
Yeah, we will.
Yes, Daddy, yes, Daddy.
Wow.
Yeah. So September 19, yeah, 9 p.m. We did it. We there for the single people because we're all single put up in this bitch. So
it's true.
we all need some good loving. Be serious face. Me need some good loving. Serious
I've
talk.
got.
So yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Okay.
We all need some Mac loving.
Yeah.
Mac loving.
Loving from a
I need
man.
some Mac loving.
I need some Mac loving from man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he is man. Okay. I'm not, it's time for me to go to bed now. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. I'm hot now. I'm getting very hot.
Oh gosh. Oh
Until
yeah.
I want to go to bed. So people, until next time. Yeah. Donna, it's been a pleasure.
Love,
We'll see.
peace, and
Love, peace, and
hair
hair grease,
grease.
folks. Mwah. Love y'all.
Yep. Thank
Mwah.
you for tuning in.
Thank
Mwah,
you
mwah, mwah,
guys.
mwah. Love
Bye.
you.
Catch you on
Bye.
YouTube. Bye.